Welcome back, folks. It is a wonderful Monday. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump straight into the forecast. Taking a look at our weather headlines, we've got storms expected in the early to middle of work week. Up to 2 feet of snow accumulation can be expected in some of our higher elevation areas with this, and travel impacts are going to be anticipated. So that means a lot of that snow accumulation could be cause blowing snow to have some low visibility, maybe even some whiteout conditions over that divide, and icy and slick roads are expected as you're headed on out to work today or anywhere. Our almanac is going to show us our high is looking at 46 today instead of our typical 45, and on the low end we're looking at 21 instead of our typical 23. So definitely right up there with our seasonal averages, but that is not going to last for long. Within the next 12 hours we're going to take a drop in temperatures and be up to 10 degrees below what we're typically used to. Yes, that means we're going to be in those sub-freezing temperatures for us here on the western slope. So as those storms do move on in, that chance for precipitation could very quickly turn to ice on those roads as you're out and about. We do have this winter storm watch out and about in Mesa County at least until 5 p.m. on Wednesday, because we've got this low pressure system moving on in from the coast, giving us rounds and rounds of that snow moving on in. For us in the Grand Valley, we're really just expecting some light snow accumulation during those nighttime hours and rain during the day, but over that continental divide and over the San Juans, we can expect again up to that 2 feet of snow. But before that snow comes and hits us, try and get outside, folks. 9 a.m. we're feeling 32 degrees, noon 43 with just a chance for some of that precip to move on in, and 3 p.m. is feeling also 43 with that sunshine still sticking around. This is kind of that last bit of sunshine we're going to be feeling though, folks. As we get into the rest of the work week, we're going to have overcast skies and again just cloud coverage sticking around at least until Thursday. Our afternoon highs today for all over the western slope, mostly feeling in those low 40s Montrose, those mid 40s Fort Grand Junction. Further east, a little bit cooler. Gunnison is finally getting close to that double digit, above that sub-freezing temperature range. We're almost finally in those 30s. And taking a look at our radar satellite, this high pressure system is what was just hanging out with us, giving us those drier, more mild airs, but it's going to slowly move towards those Great Lakes as we have this low pressure ridge moving on in from the west coast, and this flow is going to kind of take it up and mostly be focused over that southern area as we get into the beginning of the work week. And as we wrap up the work week, we've got another high pressure system moving on in, giving us those drier, mild airs, and this is what we're going to be feeling as we get into Monday, Tuesday. Again, mostly focused over those southern areas for us here in Grand Junction and Montrose. We're not really expecting too much accumulation, but we'll get into how much snow we're actually expecting Monday as we get into those hours. We're expecting that maximum amount as about 6 to 8 inches for us, but Aspen and those higher elevation areas is what's really going to get most of that accumulation from this storm. We'll take a look at the extended forecast. We're going to be 39 as of tomorrow with that still chance for snow. Those sub-freezing temperatures are what's going to give us in that middle of the work week, and Friday and Saturday is when that high pressure ridge is going to push on in, giving us some of those more seasonally average temperatures in those upper 30s and lower 40s. So if you have a chance to get outside today, definitely do, but get your jackets and your boots out for this winter weather.